Hey guys, it's Vixie, otherwise known as Sugar for those of you who have followed me on YouTube for a long time. I just wanted to come on here and apologize for my absence. I know it's been a while, especially for my YouTube audience, who I haven't uploaded an animation that was made directly by me in 8 months. That really hurts to say. I've always wanted to be transparent with you guys. That's what I've always aimed to do whenever it comes to my content. I've always wanted to educate. I've been going through a lot. So I just wanted to be straightforward with you guys. I recently had a psych evaluation. There's been a big question in my mind for the whole eternity of the 21 years of my life. And that question has been, what's wrong with me? Which is a weird thing to think because how your mind works isn't necessarily something wrong with you. But in this case, it's something that affects me. So for my YouTube audience, you might remember, back in high school, I started getting on antidepressants. I have had undiagnosed depression since I was 6 years old. How do you know you have undiagnosed depression since you were 6 years old? You were 6 years old, you might be saying. A 6-year-old doesn't make an attempt on something drastic. And I've gone a long time in my life wondering, is it even real? Have I been faking this in a way? And that's why I wanted to get a psych evaluation. I was recently diagnosed with dissociative identity disorder, amongst other things, such as persistent depressive disorder, general anxiety, major depressive disorder, a bunch of things. And a lot of them I've kind of known about for a long time. But DID is something that is relatively recent that I've been considering in my life. And if you know anything about DID, usually it starts with not so great of a childhood. And I just wanted to say, because of that news, I've been really absent. This is something that is relatively recent in my life, so I know that doesn't excuse the 8 months that I haven't uploaded an original animation on YouTube. And for those of you who know me for that reason, I'm deeply sorry. With my symptoms of dissociative identity disorder getting so strong in these past few months that it has come to affect my work life and my social life, you can imagine that I might not have had the energy to animate, which is a very time-taking process. I would like to put it into the best words that I can, at least on how it affects me. Well, affects us. um, think of your life like you're driving a car, right? That's how I've always described it. You're driving a car, and right now, you are in the driver's seat of your car. With people with dissociative identity disorder, in my experience, for me, for us, sometimes there can be an unexpected passenger in the passenger seat. Now, what does that mean? For me, think of it like you're in the passenger seat of your car. You see where you're going. You know where you're going. You have communication with the driver of the car because they're right beside you. And sometimes you can say, hey, can we take a break over here? Can we stop over here? Can we go down this road? And a lot of the times you influence the decisions. I still don't even know fully how to explain it. But there are times where we dissociate really bad. And I'm not the only one in the car. That being said, how does it affect my status going forward? I'm still Vixie. I'm still the sugar bug you know. I have a few extra friends along for the ride. And I ask that you be patient with me while I figure all of this out. I will try to answer as many questions as I can, but I recommend doing your own research because it's vastly different for every single different person with DID or OSDD or PDID or HCDID. It's a different experience. And this is just how I understand mine. There have been times where I have not been the one at the driver's seat. And for the close friends and people in my Discord server and people who have been willing to listen to me ask questions about their experience, I really appreciate you. I really appreciate what you've done for me, what you've done for us. This is life-changing, which in a way it's not, because they've always been there. Looking back at it now, I can tell that they've always been there. You hear something that big, you're still processing it for a long time. And I've known about the diagnosis for about a week and a half at most. That being said, I'm going to be working really hard on managing how we exist in this space. But I also don't want to let you guys go. Because you guys have been there for me since, some of you at least, since I was a freshman in high school. And now I'm 21. Which is weird, because I never thought I'd make it this far. But here we are. I love each and every one of you guys. I hope you guys all have an amazing rest of your day. And yeah. Vixie, or otherwise known as me, Kira, and the others all say thank you. Thank you a lot. And have a good rest of your day.